Hello, I'm a student of the 7th grade of Odessa Secondary School, number 85, Popova Marina Sergeyevna, supervisor, biology teacher Mikhailovsky Anatoly Ivanovich. The topic of my inventive work is the study, distribution, and biological features of the Metcalfa prenassa in the village of Chernomorka. The south of Ukraine and port cities are characterized by intensive transport from other countries, have mild climates, though they are the main gateway for the penetration of alien species. Invasive species are known to be a threat to local species biodiversity. We found a Metcalfa prenassa in the village of Chernomorka. It's known that the Metcalfa prenassa had about 300 species of host plants, including cultivated, ornamental, and wild plants. The range and degree of population of host plants in European countries have been studied in fragments. The purpose of the inventive work is to study the distribution and biological features of the Metcalfa prenassa in the village of Chernomorka. The objectives of the work are to study the relationships of the Metcalfa prenassa with local species of flora and fauna, study of biology and phenology of its development, analysis of the influence of biotic and abiotic factors of the spread and development of invasive polyphagus, search for aboriginal entomophagus, which are able to regulate the number of the studied pests, establishing the degree of harmfulness to plants. The object of study is the phenology and biology of Metcalfa prenassa. Terms of the study 2018-2020. The main results that make up the scientific novelty of the study include, for the first time, studied the degree of distribution, phenology and biology of the development of the Metcalfa prenassa in the village of Chernomorka. For the first time, the peculiarities of interrelations of Metcalfa prenassa with aboriginal species were studied. From the first time, the degree of harmfulness at Metcalfa prenassa for different plant species was determined. The Metcalfa prenassa originates from North and Central America, where it's distributed in 32 states. In 1997, for the first time in Europe, it penetrated into Italy and is now known in most European countries. In Ukraine, the first findings of this pest were recorded in 2012 in Odessa. In the inventive work used visual, microscopic, statistical, biometric methods of scientific research. The presence of polyphagus Metcalfa prenassa was established by route inspection and marked on the map. Weekly sampling was carried out. 10 shoots for the plant noticeably affected by cicada. Samples were taken on 100 shoots in each study area. The intensity of the lesion was determined on a 3-point scale according to the method of Gallup. Using a trinocular microscope and top-view software, it was found that the total length of adults with cloud wings averaged 7.4 mm. The body length of the adult Metcalfa prenassa reached 5.9 mm, front pair of wings 6.7 mm, wingspan 17 mm, length of the rear pair of wings is 5.5 mm. In female, the abdomen is wider and longer. It's established that the development of Metcalfa prenassa began when the average daily temperature reached above plus 17 degrees. It occurs in mid-May. The eggs develop the first larvae. The larvae develop until August, forming a white, waxy, sticky plaque, during which the average daily temperature ranges from 17 to 27 degrees. The first adults appeared in the first decade of July. Adult Metcalfa prinosa die when night temperature drops below 16 degrees. This period usually occurs in the first or second week of September, but in 2020 adult cicadas disappear 3 weeks later than in previous years due to the warm autumn. Eggs of Metcalfa prinosa overwinter under the bark of plants. The degree of damage to the viburnum cicada was assessed on the 3-point scale. The obtained results are presented in the form of a table. The highest degree of Metcalfa prinosa in the summer was registered on plants, maple and viburnum, degree of damage 3 points. Resistant Metcalfa prinosa were conifers, Picea pungens angulum, Tuya occidentalis, Juniperus virginianus, 0 points. For the first time, the accompanying microbiota of Metcalfa prinosa on the leaves of viburnum was studied. Microscopic examination and calculation were performed on the upper and lower sides of the leaf under a Brazil advanced trinocular microscope and a Sigeta camera, and the image were displayed on a computer monitor. It was found that the larvae of the Metcalfa prinosa are found on leaf plates in the amount of 2.3 specimens. The exuvia of the Metcalfa prinosa, 2.7 specimens. Adult mites, 3.8. Mitex, 2.7 copies per leaf blade. Chrysoparula carnea X, 0.4. In addition, was found on average in the amount of 1.8 tails per leaf. For the first time, entomophagus Metcalfa prinosa were found in the village of Chernomorka, a larva of Chrysoparula carnea. In addition, it was found that adults and larvae on the Coccinella septempunctata feed on the larva of Metcalfa prinosa. In the village of Chernomorka, birds have been found that regulate the number of Metcalfa prinosa, the Russell domesticus and the Phaeonychurus aurorus. The conclusions are presented on the slides. Thus, in the study region, the Metcalfa prinosa acclimatized and formed a stable population and relationships with local species. Further study of developmental biology search for entomophagus will contribute to the development of biological methods for regulating its numbers and limiting the further spread of the dangerous pest to other regions of Ukraine. I am Popova Marina, student of the 7th grade of Odessa Secondary School. Thank you for your attention.